as a business owner, you have a vision for your business. You have a plan for the future, a direction you want to go. My question to you today is, are your employees pursuing that vision with you? Or are your employees just coming in day to day, doing whatever this little piece is without driving toward that vision with you? How much more effective would your business be if your employees were pursuing your vision right along with you? What if they were driving the future? What if they were headed there too? This weekend, my husband and I were away. We were at a resort, and we were talking to an employee there. It was really enlightening. We were just having a general conversation. We'd asked them for directions on how to get to a restaurant and started talking. And that person, in their communication with us, without saying the words, made it very clear they didn't like where they worked. They didn't share their company's vision. They were just there to collect a paycheck. It came across in everything they said, in the way they said it, in the way they behaved. Are your employees conveying that message, or are your employees out pushing towards your vision along with you? It's not a matter of dollar signs. Paychecks don't create motivation. Most people are not motivated by money. There are a few that giving them a bonus check, giving them $100 here, $1,000 there, whatever the amount may be, will create a motivation and a direction. Most people are not motivated by money. Most people are motivated by something far different, much more by the intangibles, those little things that you as a business owner and manager can give them without expense. It's those little gifts of time, those little gifts of noticing things. A lot of people are motivated by ownership. They want to have ownership of their full piece of the business. So rather than coming in and taking paper A from point X to point Z, they want to be able to know, why am I taking this from X to Z? They want to get involved in the process of making the decision, how do we get to Z? They also want to get involved in the process of deciding why we need to go to Z, why we can't go to Y. These are all pieces of giving them ownership. They're small things. It's things that require maybe sometimes releasing a little bit of control. But as you give up control and give people ownership, most people will accept that ownership and excel in their desire to impress you so that you will continue to give them ownership. That is where their motivation lies. A lot of times it's small things. Things like, I personally am a health nut. I love to be healthy, eat healthy, live healthy. If I'm working at a company and the owner or my manager on Monday morning comes in with a case of beautiful fresh fruit to put in the lunchroom for people to snack on all week, that's going to motivate me because I see that as that person caring about me, about my well-being, and they've listened to me to understand where my interests lie. That same manager comes in and sticks Coke on my desk and says, thanks for your hard work. I'm not going to be motivated at all. I'm going to feel like crap because I don't drink soda. I'm going to know that they didn't listen to me. Just like as you're building a business, you have to go out and sell to a client. You have to sell your service to that client in order to get a new client. It's much, much harder to obtain a new client when you don't know what their needs are, when you have to convince them that they have a need in this area so that you can then convince them that you're the one to fill it. Isn't it much easier when that new potential client, you listen to them, you hear what it is that they need, and you can now explain to them how you can meet their need. It's doing the exact same thing with an employee. Taking the time to listen to them so that you can understand what their need is, what it is that motivates them, so that you can fill that need and therefore incentivize them. Now you're creating that motivation in them that they want to pursue your vision along with you. That's a message they're going to take out to each and every customer that they touch. Isn't that a much more effective way to run your business?